Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today we're already planning March's currently page. February has gone by so quickly, and that's just not because it has 28 days, it's because time is flying super fast in 2021 and I don't know why. I'm gonna do like a St. Patrick's Day theme for March. I feel like that's very expected, but I didn't really know what else to do besides something that's not seasonal. So I'm pulling stickers from spring, the mega seasonal book, and this tiny holidays and seasons sticker pad. But I'm also pulling from colorful shapes, and I feel like you can kind of guess what I'm going for. But I'm gonna use the green hearts, these green hearts right here, to make like 4-leaf clovers to kind of put my categories into this month. I thought it was fun. I don't know if I've seen anyone do it, but it feels like, you know, it's like one of those ideas that you're like, oh yeah, that's like the idea. So I feel like someone has done it. I just don't know who, and I'm gonna try it out. So let's get started. I didn't pull any stickers. We're rolling with it this month. It's gonna look ridiculous, but I don't want this wiggling around while I'm trying to work. So I'm just gonna washi tape the top of the page to the table. I always feel like I'm going out of frame, especially when I'm only working with one page and it's kind of like close to the edge of the screen because it's a big sized planner. So hopefully this keeps me in frame a little bit better. We will start by removing notes and ideas, as well as focus on. While I'm at that, I'm gonna get rid of where it says holidays, dates to remember, all that stuff. We will come back to this idea in a little bit. I'm gonna use these letters to write currently along the top of this section. These letters are in the spring sticker book, the older one. I'm hoping that they come out with a new version of the spring one to kind of match the new winter and fall books in the new spring release. I'm hoping for that, but in the meantime, we are making do with the older spring sticker book. I like these letters because they do have some blue and green tones in them. I think they're gonna match with the 4-leaf clovers that I'm gonna end up making. And because I don't have like the heart shapes in one solid green color enough to make like an entire 4-leaf clover, they're gonna be multicolored. So the multicolored letters reflect that. I'm only doing it across this like dot grid section. That's kind of how I've been doing it in all of my currently pages, and then this gets covered up with like a full box artwork. It's kind of formulaic, but it gets the job done. So I think I spaced that pretty well. No more wax paper for now. We're gonna start up here with the 4-leaf clovers. These are actually 3-leaf clovers, which, you know, that might actually be an easier shape for me to obtain when I'm doing the hearts. So maybe I do 3-leaf clovers. I want this to be even, and it just pulled up all of the white out. So that's fun. If I get it over that same section though, it shouldn't really matter. Okay, so we got that. We also have the fridge. When will the fridge leave me alone? Okay, so I'm overlapping that one with feeling lucky. Very St. Patrick's Day-esque. Now, before I get into this section, I'm gonna take this scrapbook paper that I pulled. I don't know what brand it is. It came out of a scrapbook paper pad. I wanna do like a torn edge of this along the bottom to kind of cover up that second section. So I'm gonna just cut this to size. Use a pen, just mark off where it needs to be. I want to err on the side of caution though, so I can trim a little bit around the edges, but I can't make it bigger. So we will cut that. I have my section of this paper, and then I'm just gonna tear the top edge of it. I like that nice white torn edge, so let's see. There's no method to the madness. we're just tearing the paper. I could even have used like this chunk at the top of the page, which that's not bad actually. You still see a little bit of where it says March, but what if I flip them? But now you're seeing a little bit of the black, which is kind of annoying. And this isn't big enough for the bottom either. So we will just keep it to the one section at the bottom. I don't even think I did this tall enough because you're still seeing some white out. I could bump it up and do a line of washi tape along the bottom. Why am I running into so many issues with this? Planning with Bumble does it so beautifully. Okay, I cut more scrapbook paper and this time I made it taller. So we're good on that. I just gotta find my Tombow adhesive. I'm gonna take this, cover the back of this, and then put it into place. And now that that's all covered, let's stick it on the page. Obviously, I'm gonna need to repunch this because it's covering up quite a few of my little punch holes, but I think it looks beautiful. Now we're gonna move to the colorful shapes books. I have 2 of them, which is helpful in this situation because I need to use quite a few of these to make 3-leaf clovers, I guess. Let's see. We're going with just the green tones. I'm gonna skip out on the blue, but I wanna make, I think, 3 3-leaf clovers. I would go for the 4s, but then I would have to do 12 different categories and that feels like overkill. So I'm doing them like this, and I'm gonna draw stems on them at some point, whether that be during this video or off camera. These are like basically the same color. Let's pick a different one to mix it up a bit. We'll go with like the lime green color. I kind of like them as the like multi-color clovers, I guess. Gonna layer onto the Feelin' Lucky sticker because that's how I'm feeling while I'm making this more experimental currently page. And I'm trying to alternate between the patterns, so I'm getting grid, the plain one, and dot grid into each clover. Those are roughly the same color. We'll go with this one, even though it's 2 of the plain ones in this clover. Maybe just 2 of them is good. Like, I guess I could layer into the scrapbook paper. That's not the worst. Let's draw stems on the 2 of these first, and then we'll decide where the 3rd one's going. I'm gonna use a pencil to sketch it out. And then I'll use my Tombow dual-sided brush pen on the non-brush pen side to black those lines out. Very simple little shape. I'm taking a Prismacolor pencil. This one is Lime Peel. And I'm gonna lightly shade in those stems so that they're not just blank. I don't know how well this will work if I do it on top of the scrapbook paper because I can't really shade it in. I mean, I guess I could. Okay, leave them at that for now. Now let's think about a 3rd one. We'll go right here. It's like same color. I have a second book for a reason. I'm gonna use it. So as always, let me know in the comments what you think my categories should be for this one. I got 9 this month, so we gotta come up with a lot. Or I could do like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna actually like fill these in. Let's see. We'll go with the sage green color because that one's my favorite. Although it's so close to the scrapbook paper, so let's not do the sage green. We'll go with more of a lime green. Like that. Same process, sketching out the stem. I want this one just to stick straight out because the other two kind of have a curve to them. Gonna ink that with the Tombow pen. It's more of a marker than a pen. Give it a little shading even though it's on that scrapbook paper, so the coloration is gonna be a little different. Very quick and simple. Nothing too artsy about this. Because this one is sticking straight up, it looks like a little tree. Oh well, so now I'm taking an olive green Prismacolor pencil to just give these a little bit more definition at the end. This is a weird texture of paper to draw on, but we're making it work. After seeing my like kindergarten level coloring right now, would you believe me if I told you I was an art major? I feel so out of practice with drawing. I just need to get into it and like do more creative stuff in my planner more often. I'm gonna take the seasonal mega book because there's a lot more clovers where that came from, and I'm just gonna kind of fill up the area to make it like a clover field, I guess. These are so cute. So I'm kind of like thinking about what I want certain categories to be. I guess if we're like thinking like St. Patrick's Day, I guess one of them could be drinking. St. Patrick's Day is like basically just a holiday of drinking. It's been like butchered into that. And obviously I'll do like some categories that just have to do with like what I'm doing in school, like working on. I'm doing a lot of thesis stuff lately. But yeah, give me some suggestions and I will shout you out if I choose your suggestion. I love like you guys when you suggest the categories because it feels a little bit more candid than me picking something knowing very well what it's going to be filled in as like ahead of the video. So I filled up the area with clovers. I feel like it needs something over here, like a black script quote that just says like lucky would be really cute. I don't trust my hand lettering enough to actually do that. So I pulled this one from the spring book. It just says spring forward, which is appropriate because daylight savings time ends or starts, I can never remember which is which, in March. I, for one, think we should get rid of daylight savings time. It only confuses me more. But spring forward, we're gonna put that one right there. I'm gonna put some more clovers in this section. Just a few of the little ones would be cute. Like one of the bigger ones. Obviously things are gonna get cut off with the punch. But let's put a few over here. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and unstick my page from the table and repunch it, and I'll be right back. So this currently page is all repunched and pretty, ready to go back on the discs. I think this is one of my like favorites that I've ever made, so pretty happy with the way this turned out. Tune in at the end of the month to watch me fill this out. And in the meantime, give me your suggestions for currently categories. I'm thinking I'll just like right along the edge of the heart and then fill them in one way or another. If you liked this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me on Instagram at CaitlinPlans, where I share after the pen photos as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. So I hope to see you there. Thank you and happy planning.